Midnight Drearies.
In the quaint and quirky little town of Hollowbrook, the annual Hollowbrook Horrorcon was in full swing. Fans from all over the country gathered to celebrate their love for horror films, meet their favorite actors, and immerse themselves in the world of the supernatural. But little did they know that something far more sinister lurked amidst the excitement. A peculiar atmosphere enveloped a specific corner of the convention center. Visitors claimed to hear eerie moaning and unsettling whispers emanating from the shadows. Some felt a chilling presence trailing behind them, and rumors of strange occurrences began to spread like wildfire. The convention organizers were baffled, trying to downplay the rumors as merely elaborate pranks or part of the haunted attraction installations. However, as the unnerving occurrences escalated, it became evident that something otherworldly was at play. In their quest to save the reputation of HorrorCon, the organizers decided to seek help from a familiar face. They reached out to Ernie Hudson, renowned actor known for his role as Winston Zeddemore in the iconic Ghostbusters franchise and star of this year's convention. Perhaps his experience with paranormal entities on the big screen could assist them in dealing with whatever was haunting their convention. Ernie Hudson, surprised but intrigued, agreed to lend his expertise, albeit with a hint of skepticism. "You know I'm an actor, right? I'm not a real Ghostbuster," he chuckled as he followed the convention organizers to where the problem was. Dressed in his classic Ghostbusters attire, Ernie stepped into the creepy corner of the convention center, following the eerie moans that echoed through the air. The unsettling presence only grew stronger as he ventured deeper into the darkness. "Who's there?" Ernie called out, trying to maintain composure despite the shivers running down his spine. The moaning intensified, and the air thickened with an eerie energy. It was always eerie in Hollowbrook. But at a horror convention in Hollowbrook that was being haunted, now that's super eerie. Suddenly, a translucent figure appeared before Ernie, its hideous face contorted with confusion and sorrow. "Where am I? Is this hell?" the spirit moaned. Ernie took a deep breath and, channeling his on-screen persona, spoke with authority, "Good evening. As a duly designated representative of the Hollowbrook Horror Convention, I order you to cease any and all supernatural activity and return forthwith to your place of origin or to the nearest convenient parallel dimension." The ghost's face twisted into a half-hearted smile. "What you talking about, Ernie?" It erupted into a rage of ghostly rage and flew around the vendor hall, turning over tables and knocking merchandise off the shelves. Ghost hunter Zach Baggins was also a guest at the convention. When he saw the excited spirit, he cried out, "Oh my God, ghosts are real." Then he peed his pants and ran away, revealing the true charlatan that he was. It quickly returned to the eerie corner of the convention center where Ernie was still standing dumbfounded. Again it said, "What you talking 'bout, Ernie?" Only this time it burst out in almost childlike laughter as it swung around the ceiling of the vendor hall again, calling out, "What you talking 'bout, Ernie?" and laughing at its own joke, whatever that joke was, known only to itself. The ghost's erratic behavior caught Ernie off guard, but he remained determined to get to the bottom of the haunting. As he engaged the spirit in conversation, it became clear that this was no malevolent entity seeking revenge or destruction. The spirit revealed itself to be none other than Gary Coleman, the child actor famous for his role in the 80s sitcom Diff'rent Strokes. Gary had passed away years ago, and he confessed that he was just lonely and lost in the spirit world. Ernie Hudson's skepticism wavered as he empathized with the tormented spirit of Gary Coleman. He realized that the conventional methods of dealing with ghosts wouldn't apply in this case. Instead of battling the spirit, Ernie chose to befriend it and offer the closure it needed. Through heartfelt conversations and shared memories, Ernie helped Gary Coleman find peace. Together, they revisited moments of joy from Gary's life and acknowledged the impact he had on so many fans, both during his time on Earth and now as a spirit. Ernie even offered to set up a meeting between Gary and Dan Aykroyd. Maybe, just maybe, he could get Gary a part in the next Ghostbusters movie. I mean, come on, the first real ghost in a Ghostbusters movie. It was a no-brainer. As the convention attendees continued to enjoy Horrorcon, Ernie bid farewell to the spirit of Gary Coleman. With a sense of tranquility, Gary's spirit slowly dissipated, leaving behind an aura of contentment. "I'll be in touch," he said to Ernie, and then he was gone. News of the haunting spread, not as a tale of terror, but as a heartwarming tale of closure and compassion. Ernie Hudson became an unforgettable legend of the Hollowbrook Horror Convention, not just for his iconic role as Winston Zeddemore, but for his role in giving peace to a lost spirit. And so, every year at Horrorcon, a corner of the convention center is dedicated to the memory of Gary Coleman, ensuring that the spirit of the child actor would forever be a part of the convention's history. The haunting of Hollowbrook Horrorcon had ended, not in screams of terror, but in a bittersweet farewell that touched the hearts of all who heard the tale.